Hey everyone, and welcome to the 50th episode of the Type Convo. This one is really special, and not just because I've made it to 50, but because this marks the final episode of the season 1. And what journey it's been. When I started Type Convo, I honestly had no idea what it would become. I just knew I wanted to have real conversations with designers and creatives I admire. People who are out there shaping culture with their work, their words, and their way of thinking. And what unfolded over these 50 episodes went far beyond anything I imagined. It's been honest, emotional, funny, raw, motivating, surprising. Sometimes it felt like a podcast, and other times it felt like therapy. And more than once, it felt like being in the middle of a creative masterclass. And that's really entirely thanks to the incredible people who showed up with openness, generosity, and heart. To every single guest who said yes, thank you. You have left your fingerprints on this little corner of the internet, and I'm genuinely so grateful. So let me guys take a moment to thank each one of you by name. Adam Mosley, thank you for showing us what it meant to lead with authenticity and build a creative life around joy and purpose. Martina Flor, for reminding us of the beauty in lettering and the power of showing up with consistency. James Martin, for keeping it real and raw about creativity, identity, and the hustle behind great work. Jack Chitty, for your vulnerability, your story, and your ability to turn challenges into creative fuel. Carly Salzman, for sharing your journey so openly and showing us that personality and strategy can absolutely go hand in hand. Adam Visceral, for your honesty, your murals, and your deep belief in passion-driven designs. Will Patterson, for lifting the curtain on personal branding and being a generous teacher to so many of us. Chian Tamti, for your fearless approach to design and your unapologetic creative spirit. Sam Parrott, for giving us a look behind the building a font empire and the reality of balancing it all. Stacey Terry, for reminding us and me personally that there's so much power in community and resilience in creativity. Tom Cunningham, for your grounded approach to type design, your insights on accessibility, and your chilled but sharp creative energy. Elliot J. Stocks, for the thoughtful conversation on evolution, legacy, and slowing down with purpose. Ian Bernard, for your inspiring consistency, your generosity in sharing what you know, and your blend of craft, creativity, and faith. Harbour Bickmore, for opening my mind to focus more on the life behind the screen and behind the mobile phones. Scott Fuller, for being a walking reminder that analog thinking still matters and that good design really can come from a field note sketch. Alex Center, for your honesty about leadership, your clarity about branding, and that unforgettable line, take the work seriously, not yourself. And finally, Liz Mosley, for wrapping this season with such warmth, creativity, and authenticity. Your insights were the perfect final note. To each of you, from the bottom of my heart, thank you. You didn't just show up, you shared, and I am better for it. So now let's talk about what's next, because yes, season 2 is already in the works, and while it will feel familiar in a lot of ways, there are some exciting changes ahead. I want to go even deeper into what fuels a creative life. I want to ask harder questions, and I want to spotlight new voices, different disciplines, and conversations that go beyond the usual design talk. Expect more personal stories, more diverse perspectives, and more episodes that remind you why you started creating in the first place. I've already confirmed some truly inspiring and wildly creative guests, and I cannot wait to share those episodes with you soon. But first, a small summer break, a pause, a breather for me, and some time to rest, recharge, and return with new energy. And if you've been listening from the beginning, from the first episode, thank you. If you just discovered the podcast last week, welcome and thank you too. The Type Convo for me has been one of the most meaningful things I've done in recent years, and it wouldn't really exist without your curiosity, your messages, your support, and your willingness to spend a bit of your day with me and my guests. I really hope these episodes have inspired you, made you feel less alone, sparked something new, reminded you of what matters. So wherever you are right now, whether you're on a walk, at your desk, or lying in bed with your headphones in, thank you for being part of this journey. I will be back soon, but until then, keep making, keep learning, and keep remembering you don't need to be perfect. You just need to be honest, brave, and a little bit weird. Take care of yourself. Talk to you soon.